Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some more WARNO Ranked action. On the right side, we have 82nd Airborne in red as Arexx. And on the left side, my sud in blue as myself. Anyway, let's get into my deployment first. Strategy, game plan. So, he's playing 82nd. I'm not going to contest this point just because he's 82nd. There's no point. He's probably not going to push to X-ray because the distance between his spawn and the distance between mine is pretty, immensely different, even if he is airborne. And I'm guessing he's going to go all out on Zulu. The thing is, when people push on Zulu, for airborne players, the fastest road where you actually can get into the town without being screwed is from this point on. This road right here and this road, especially this road right here. I have airborne, so I'm going to deploy all of my forces to that location. You can already see all these guys coming right here. We have 3 Green Berets, 3 Fallschirmjägers with the satchels. These guys are a Fallschirmjäger. And then we got 2 AMX 10s, another Fallschirmjäger with a Green Beret, 2 BGS going north, 2 CVs, 1 going to Alpha, then to Zulu, and 1 going to X-Ray immediately, and just a Flame Troop in a tow Milan 2 over here. Our opponent opening with LAV, CV, Airborne Dragon, and a Singer going to the north to lock down this. Pretty just minimum forces for him to make sure he's got that point. And then he's going all out airborne engineers, everything you could think of going into this whole tight location here to lock it down. Hey, let's kick this thing off here. So again, the goal is I know that he's going to rush probably this location. Sometimes players like to rush this area and play a little bit wider, this location here, and then push in slowly. But I just kind of assumed he's going to go all the way because he knows I have some airborne and he at least can get into this point without, without me just like blocking him out. If I wasn't airborne deck, man, he'd get into the zone like easy, no problem. He's got a tow Cobra. I do have the VLAs here to cover myself. I have a decent amount of them on the battlefield. I have 4 of them, pretty much giving me full coverage. And here we go. Green Berets about to get into some action here. His infantry's coming down the road. We guessed correctly. The action's going to take off right now. Bam. AT goes off, kills one of their squads. The rest are getting stunned and low morale now because the transports are going down. Hey, we have the LAVs opening up on the tow Cobra. Tow Cobra immediately going to get stunned here. Going down. We see the Fallschirmjäger here moving in, throwing the satchel and the airborne doing 2 damage. Another satchel's now moving into the zone with CQC. And we're going to lock into it now. Satchels are going to start being thrown left and right. Squad's going to choke down and get into this building. AMX 10s are firing on this location. And we're getting in here now pretty strongly. You can see this Green Beret, these Fallschirmjägers, man. Every couple seconds they keep throwing a satchel. They're going to throw another satchel in a minute. This one's about to throw another satchel. Guys on top of him died. 2 airborne there, gone. Those airborne are expensive. They're 60 points a pop. And we got another 2. These guys just mopping up. Another one down. Now it's just this AMX left. Or sorry, airborne left. Airborne Dragon gets stunned here by the VLAs and the airborne moving up. And we have locked down this point. We have countered the airborne rush that is so often conducted by everybody. Now the plan is, I saw at this point, I was like, okay, we trade really positively right there. We just broke his line. We're going to start to move up. We're going to remove back units that aren't necessary. First tick, I bought 2 Jaeger and 2 Flame Troops in the event that we didn't win that engagement. There's already guys coming up. Our opponent here, buying already some more airborne, just normal airborne, nothing too crazy. He's buying some airborne dragons now to get up to the front. And I think the next tick I'm probably going to buy some AMXs in a roll. We're actually buying roll-ons, roll-in 3s to lock down the airspace. So we only have the VLAs, which aren't very good against any aircraft. And yeah, now we're just trying to get in here as quickly as possible. Because, again, he can get a lot of infantry in here. And it's going to be kind of tough to still fight this area. And we're only even. He is up 127. He's technically winning the game. Plus 100, you do win. And we see we're just trying to get back into it now. And this is the way to counter airborne rush. Is to deploy extensively a lot of good forces with satchels and so on, right where they're going to drop off. So you're right in their face. And a lot of times you can overwhelm. And a lot of times your stuff's cheaper, too, than the airborne. Airborne are pretty expensive. I mean, we looked at 60 points a pop for these guys. Equivalent of that without airborne is Jaeger, which are 11-man squad. And they're only 50 points. Airborne Dragons are 80 points a squad. Even more expensive. We'll kill some of these transports here. Gonna unload, looks like. No, he's got an LGB coming in. It's a nice strike on me here. killing 2 of my squads. They were way too close to one another. And we're starting to see CVs here. We're on the north and the southern flank. We're moving here. He's got dragons in here now. We got a lot of Jaeger in here. I got some flame troops in here as well. Jaeger are moving up. They're a pretty good squad. 11 man and a 50 points, so cheaper. We got some more forces coming here. Got some more AMXs coming. Another Milan 2 coming as well. Lock down, getting these buildings. Moving up my other Milan 2 here now. Trying to get lockage on this road. So you have to go like all the way here. And we can continuously throw guys in from this angle. Plus he's just losing transports, which are 20 points a pop. Not cheap. You know, it's 3 of these down. It's a whole squad that could have been on the front line. See a supply going down here. LGB comes in. Goes in for a nice strike on nothingness. I don't know what he was aiming for. Though he does get away with it. He is damaged. Get a supply truck. You see 2 airborne in here. These are going to be really tough to knock out. Guys are trying to push in the open. I buy my own LGB here. Coming in, get a nice strike. Killing 2 squads there. It's 120 points down. I'm going to come by for another strike in a second. Go for the airborne dragon. 80 points. Missile away. Up another squad there, and I get away there with it with no casualties. He just went down a lot of squads. I'm starting to get into the zone here. He's got 1 airborne dragon right here left. And I'm just trying to keep probing here. His airborne dragon here, trying to get up close enough, but he's going to take damage from all 3 of them. LGB comes in, goes for the one of them. Try to get some hits on him. I missed 1 shot. Gets away. Now he's engaging this, and he's still at range here. You're pretty much going to go down here. LGB's coming in here, going for the airborne dragon here. Another 80-point squad. Going down. Pretty much we've locked down this point. I'm going to move out my CV in a minute. I'm moving my forces deeper into his zone. Got some reinforcements up here now. A pioneer with the Fallschirmjäger. You can see he's gone all the way to the edge of the map now. He's almost into the zone. He's almost about to get into the zone as well. LGB coming back around though. Engaging some flash. These guys are 50 points. Alright guys, I have a bit of a cough today. See F-15 coming in here. This thing's amazing looking. So crazy. Models are amazing in this game. I buy a Mirage, one of them, buy a second one in a second to go for it. And he's getting my CV into the zone now. Now he's down. I'm looking to buy my other Mirage in a second. And I'm just trying to get into this zone here now. You can see the CV crossing now. And we're starting to have a fight over here now. I'm going to try to buy a bomber here to go for it. Bombers coming in now. These are the high altitude bombers. These guys are all kind of blobbed up. I was like, oh, I'm going to go for one of these airborne. Bigger squad getting annihilated. Bombs away though. Try to get some hits on something. Get both of them. That's 120 points down. 2 Mirages hanging out over here looking to go for the F-15. I don't want to fly over his airspace, get hit by Stingers. Buying a HOT 2 to deal with it. Got my CV still over here. Wasn't too concerned with Mirages go in. 1 misses. F-15 misses all the shots. Throwing about any rage quits there. Knowing that I've locked down his point, and even if he gets CV in here and here, those are just quickly going to be countered. And he's a pretty tough player. He was ranking number 7 when we did that game. Anyway, thanks for playing, Arexx. This is how you beat 82nd Airborne. Where they're going to push, it's very predictable. They always go on 90% of players always go the same spots. You can find out those spots on the maps, then you can annihilate them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.